Welcome to our channel, your go-to place for smart financial advice. Today, we're tackling a critical issue: overspending and buying things you don't need. It's a habit that many of us fall into, but it's never too late to change. We're here to guide you through practical steps to break this cycle and take control of your finances. So, let's dive in and learn how to stop wasting your money. Understanding overspending. The first step in curbing overspending is understanding why it happens. Often, it's not just about the need for a product or service, but emotional triggers like stress, boredom, or the desire for instant gratification. Recognizing these triggers is key to changing your spending habits. Strategy 1. Set clear financial goals. Setting clear financial goals is a powerful motivator in controlling spending habits. These goals give you a reason to think twice before making impulsive purchases. Begin by identifying what you want to achieve financially, whether it's saving for a down payment on a house, preparing for retirement, accumulating an emergency fund, or paying off debt. Break these goals down into smaller, manageable targets and set a timeline for each. For instance, if you're saving for a vacation, determine how much you need to save each month to reach your goal within a specified period. Keeping these goals at the forefront of your mind can help you prioritize your spending and evaluate whether each purchase brings you closer to achieving them. Visual reminders, like a chart or a savings tracker, can reinforce your goals and the progress you're making, providing a constant reminder of what you're working towards and why it's important to stay disciplined with your spending. Strategy 2. Track your spending. Tracking your spending is crucial to understanding and managing your financial habits. It involves recording every purchase you make, no matter how small. This can be done using a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even a traditional notebook. The goal is to have a clear picture of where your money is going each month. This transparency allows you to identify patterns in your spending, such as frequent online shopping sprees or excessive dining out, which can be targets for reduction. By regularly reviewing your spending, you can also spot areas where you can cut back and redirect funds towards your financial goals. This ongoing process of monitoring and reflecting on your spending habits helps in developing a more mindful approach to money, making you think more critically about each purchase and its impact on your overall financial health. Over time, this practice can significantly reduce impulsive spending and help you stay on track with your budget. Strategy 3. Use the 30-day rule. The 30-day rule is a practical method to control impulse spending. When you encounter something you want to buy, especially if it's a non-essential item, delay the purchase for 30 days. Write down the item and its cost, and set a reminder to reconsider it after a month. This waiting period gives you time to assess whether it's a genuine need or just a fleeting desire. Often, the urge to buy diminishes over time. If, after 30 days, you still feel the item is necessary and it fits within your budget, then you can consider making the purchase. This rule helps in differentiating between want and need, leading to more thoughtful spending decisions. It also allows you to evaluate the potential purchase in the context of your broader financial goals, ensuring that each spending decision aligns with your long-term objectives. Strategy 4. Avoid temptation. Reducing exposure to temptation is key in preventing impulse buying. This means actively avoiding situations or platforms that trigger the urge to spend unnecessarily. One effective way is to unsubscribe from marketing emails and unfollow social media accounts or influencers that often promote consumerist lifestyles or products. This reduces the amount of advertising and persuasive content that can lead to impulsive purchases. Additionally, avoid recreational shopping or browsing online stores during your free time, as this can lead to buying things you don't need. Instead, find alternative activities to fill your time, such as pursuing a hobby, exercising, or spending time with friends and family. By removing these triggers from your daily life, you reduce the risk of impulse purchases and can focus on spending that aligns with your financial goals and values. Remember, the less you expose yourself to temptation, the easier it becomes to control your spending. Strategy 5. Create a budget and stick to it. Creating a realistic and practical budget is essential in managing your finances effectively and preventing overspending. Begin by calculating your total monthly income, then list out all your necessary expenses, including bills, groceries, and any debt payments. What remains can be allocated to savings and discretionary spending. Be sure to be realistic about your spending habits and needs to create a budget that is both practical and sustainable. Once your budget is established, the key is adherence. Regularly track your spending against your budget to ensure you're staying on track. This discipline helps you become more conscious of your spending patterns and aids in identifying areas where you can cut back. Remember, a budget is not a one-time setup but an evolving tool. Adjust it as needed based on changes in your income or expenses, always keeping in mind your financial goals and priorities. Strategy 6. Use cash instead of cards. Using cash instead of credit or debit cards can significantly help in controlling impulse spending. The act of physically handing over cash and seeing the money leave your wallet can have a more tangible impact on your perception of spending compared to swiping a card. This method forces you to be more mindful and aware of the amount of money you're spending. To implement this, withdraw a set amount of cash based on your budget for discretionary expenses at the beginning of each week or month. Once this cash is depleted, refrain from spending more until the next withdrawal period. This strategy can be particularly effective for categories of spending where you're prone to overspend, such as dining out or shopping. By limiting yourself to a cash-only budget for these areas, you impose a hard limit on your spending, making it easier to stick to your budget and avoid the pitfalls of impulsive, thoughtless purchases. In conclusion, stopping the cycle of overspending and buying things you don't need is about changing your mindset and being more intentional with your money. Implement these strategies to gain better control over your finances. Remember, it's not about restricting yourself, but about making smart choices that align with your long-term financial well-being. Thanks for watching. For more tips on managing your money effectively, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Stay financially savvy, and we'll see you in the next video.